Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. It's been a few weeks now since we've had anything up, and I've got a couple of days off work here, so I thought I'm just going to get the bike out. The sun's out-ish, kind of. It's definitely not raining. It is cold, it's only about 8 or 9 degrees. I thought I'll get out for an hour or so and see where it takes us. So some of you might have seen the videos from May 2024 where me and the boys did a trip to the Netherlands. Granted it was May 2024, we only got the videos done just before Christmas there, but they're there. If you haven't seen them, I'll stick a link to the playlist somewhere on here in a minute. So around about this time last year, I was doing what every reasonable cyclist does, gets back on the bike, gets some miles in the legs. I'd fallen out with my turbo, it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing, and we got on okay. I got enough weight down to make it not uncomfortable when we were in, when we were away I should say. When we came back, I had a few things on and the weight just skyrocketed. I think by the time I got to New Year this year, I've been the heaviest that I had ever been. I thought to myself, I need to do something about that. So apologies for the dodgy edit, I completely forgot this bit here was coming up. What we've got here under the bridge, so the A9 is above us here, the main A9 going north. And what we've got here on the pillars, that was done during COVID, I think, maybe paid for by Sustrans, not 100% sure. But these murals were painted at that time. They're a little bit tatty and tired looking now, but they are still quite smart looking in some cases. You'll see there's some on the pillars on the other side. I'm not planning on going that way today, I'll maybe catch them another day. Where did we get to before we were interrupted by murals in the darkness? I think I was talking about the heaviest that I'd been in a long time, probably ever, to be fair, and decided it was something had to be done because it wasn't a nice place to be. Clothes were too tight, cycling clothes were far too tight, and putting them on this morning, certainly noticing the difference already. But since January the 3rd, I've managed to drop 5.5 kilograms, give or take. Now, it doesn't seem like very much, but you can feel the difference when you're out and about, and it's good to be out in the fresh air today, getting some proper miles in the legs and not just 3 or 4 nights a week, a half hour at a time, plodding away on the peloton. Now, whilst you're inside and in the heat and it's nice and warm, Some of the workouts are pretty good, and it certainly worked for me. It's better than coming out on some of the dark, wet, windy days that we have up here during the winter. Certainly not very pleasant when it's you finish work at 3:30, 4 o'clock and it's already dark. So it's nice to be getting back to the light nights again. And again, it's useful having the pellet in there to keep us going. So I'm going to keep pushing away, try and drop a little bit more before the end of May, or middle of May I should say, sorry, because we have another trip planned this year. There's 4 of us are off to Normandy for 3 or 4 days to try and do some of the beaches. So today's riding numbers, about 21k, an hour and 15 minutes riding, give or take, maybe 2 hours out and about, 45 minutes or so, kidding on, I can play with the camera, see if I can get some decent shots, so hopefully it's worked, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.